All right, let's dive in. Today, we're exploring the visionary soul of those born on February 18th. So, if this is your birthday or you know someone who has it, you are in for a treat because we're about to discover what makes this date so incredibly unique. So, let me just start with a question for you. Do you often feel like you're caught in a tug of war between your head and your heart? Like you're known as a really deep thinker, but you also happen to be incredibly sensitive? If you're nodding your head right now, you're going to get what we're talking about today. You know that feeling of being pulled in two directions? Well, it makes perfect sense. Your birthday on February 18th places you on what's called a zodiac cusp. Think of it like a powerful threshold, right between the logical, intellectual world of Aquarius and the deeply emotional, intuitive realm of Pisces. So let's get right into our first section and really unpack what it means to be a visionary on the cusp. This cusp is really the core of who you are. From the Aquarius side, you get that logical, forward-thinking mind. And then from Pisces, you inherit this deep, deep well of sensitivity and intuition. It's this exact blend of intellect and emotion that makes you so powerful. So, how does this all play out in real life, this mix of logic and emotion? Well, it creates what you might call a soul of contradictions. And that comes with its own unique set of strengths and, of course, challenges. Let's start with the amazing strengths. This combination makes you highly intuitive. You often just sense things that other people miss completely. You're wildly creative, deeply compassionate, and emotionally aware, all driven by this powerful humanitarian instinct to just make the world a better place. But, of course, the flip side of all that deep sensitivity can be tough. Because you feel things so intensely, it's easy to feel misunderstood by a world that just isn't always on your wavelength. And that compassionate nature, it can make it really hard to set healthy boundaries, which often leads to you overextending yourself for other people. This is your inner duality in a nutshell. You are both the visionary and the sensitive. You're the logical innovator who is also deeply compassionate. And these aren't opposing forces fighting each other. They are the two perfect halves that make you whole. Next up, let's explore your cosmic blueprint. We're going to look at the specific planets and numbers that are working behind the scenes to shape your unique identity. First up is your main ruling planet, Uranus, and that's courtesy of Aquarius. This is where your innovative spirit comes from. Uranus is all about independence, rebelling against the norm, and dreaming up those brilliant, progressive ideas that can change everything. But because you're on the cusp, you also feel this subtle, kind of dreamy pull from Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces. This is the source of your incredible imagination, your spiritual curiosity, and your profound emotional depth. It's the artist and the mystic living inside of you. So, when you combine that visionary, world-changing energy of Uranus with the compassionate, dreamy energy of Neptune, what do you get? A truly unique identity, the inspired humanitarian. You don't just dream of a better world, you have the intellect to actually figure out how to build it. Now, let's add one more layer to this, numerology. Your birth date, the 18th, breaks down to 1 plus 8, which gives us your life path number, 9. And let me tell you, the number 9 is a huge deal in numerology. It represents wisdom, completion, and above all else, humanitarianism. This number just reinforces that innate calling you have to be of service, to think globally, and to use your life to help others on a really grand scale. Okay, so we've got the cosmic blueprint down, but how does all of this translate into the real world? Let's talk about how these traits shape your approach to your heart, your work, and your soul. In relationships, you are an incredibly intuitive and loyal partner. You can feel what your partner needs, sometimes even before they know it themselves. But that same empathy can lead you to overgiving. So the key for you in love is finding a partner who really values emotional balance and supports you just as much as you support them. When it comes to your career, it has to feed your soul. You absolutely thrive in roles that have meaning and a real social impact. On the flip side, you will burn out so fast in cold, profit-driven environments that lack any kind of human element. For you, work just has to be about more than a paycheck. And that is exactly why these career paths are such a perfect fit. I mean, think about it. Being a counselor who helps people heal, a social activist fighting for change, an artist expressing deep truths, or a teacher mentoring the next generation. These roles let you use your unique blend of vision and compassion to the absolute fullest. All of this leads us to our final and maybe most important section, the path to balance. This is all about understanding your ultimate purpose and the one key lesson you are here to master. Your journey in this life is like a beautiful tapestry woven from three main threads: serving other people, your own emotional growth, and finding ways to channel your incredible creative expression. These aren't separate paths at all. They're all interconnected. If there is one crucial lesson for a February 18th soul to learn, it is this. Your instinct is to give and give and give. Your greatest challenge and your greatest power comes from learning to balance that immense generosity with genuine self-care. Because when you do find that balance, when you finally learn to fill your own cup, you don't just become happier, you become unstoppable. Your ability to heal, to lead, and to create meaningful change in the world is amplified beyond measure. Never, ever forget this. It is the most concise and powerful description of who you are. You are not just a thinker and you are not just a feeler. You are the rare and beautiful combination of both. You are the thinkers who feel deeply. And so we'll leave you with this final thought, knowing that you possess this incredible blend of intellect and compassion. How will you use your unique gifts to make the difference you were born to make?